Hey, Randy.
Hey, BZ.
So it's November 5th. We got another 5 here. It's 5 day, Randy. It's a change day, Randy.
It's a beautiful day.
All right. So I just read you Barbara's visualization invocation, and one thing I didn't tell you when I just read you that was that lots of people have already read it, already been commenting on it. They're doing it, so the energy is high. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you felt through that, and then most importantly, what the movement has already been since this was written by Barbara yesterday morning.
Well, it absolutely, I love it, the way that it was worded and how it was put together so precisely that the energy is just awesome. It's beautiful. And that the story that fits with it is last night I was allowed out to be able to work on my case a little bit, and a lot of the guys here are interested in what's going on with me because, most people are in here for drugs or what have you, and so for someone to be representing themselves and studying their case, a lot of guys are sparking an interest in why, and so the questions are coming rapidly, and as I answer them, the intrigue is just touching a lot of these guys here in their heart space, and it's moving them to tears. And it's beautiful to see these guys just having so much of an interest in it. It's actually, you can see the change happening right in front of them. It's like a butterfly, a caterpillar turning into a butterfly.
Yes.
And so last night, an officer came and pulled me out from this group, and I thought he was going to scold me for talking to the guys, but he pulled me off to the side and he said, "Listen, your cellmates told me you've been talking about all the officers here at the jail behind their backs." And he said, "I just want to let you know." He said, "I know that's not true." He said, "I want to let you know that we are concerned about you staying in that room." And he said, "We're going to try to move you." He said, "It might take us 2 or 3 days, so you'll just have to bear with us." He said, "But we're going to get you moved because we don't feel like you're in a good situation." And so that couple hours went by, and then he came back in there, and he said, "Listen, we've decided it's very unsafe for you to go back in that room with him, and we're going to go ahead and move you tonight." He said, "But we're going to put you in what's called the hole," which is, he said, "You'll have your own room by yourself." And I said, "Well, that's going to limit me on phone time." He said, "Yeah, you're only going to have like 30 minutes a day to get on the phone." And I said, "Well," he said, "but this is going to be the safest move right now for you because we can control this a lot better." So they ended up moving me around. It was like 3 o'clock this morning. And they even came into my room and helped me clean it, which is very unusual. But anyway, just a lot of support and movement here in the jail. And it's really beautiful after you read me what Barbara had written. It's just, like I was saying this morning, I woke up and my room was filled with a white golden light that I've not seen in jail at all. And it's just beautiful. I'm just giddy.
Yeah. So, my thought on that is that you're moving. You're already moving from where you were. They came to you and moved you. You didn't have to do, we've talked about what's been going on anyway, so that you didn't have to do it. They came to you. You're now in your own space. You've got that quiet time you've been wanting. You've got the ability now to use your own words married with what the intention Barbara set out there. You've got a place to go when you're out. So you're moving, baby. You're going on down the road.
It's beautiful, and after what you read me about what's going on in Saudi Arabia, it's absolutely amazing to see this finally taking place after what seems like eons of waiting, and the soon word is here. Soon is here.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Well, everybody, like I said, is already reading and doing in that, and maybe what I'll do is I'll host a group call, and we'll do that as an intention, and as Barbara said in her visualization, that we'll move on to the next things, because, you and I know that there's a lot of work and playing to do when we move, and this part when you're out, but that's when the real work, the real creating begins. So we need to get started on that.
And I should say right now, thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah. So what I would love to have you do is, and then we can talk about it next time, but play with, keeping moving on down the road, and then focus on, the next ending, which is actually the next beginning right at the same moment of creating all the new systems, creating all the new things, creating all the new expansion, because all of this is all falling away. It's all crumbling. It's disappearing. So we all need to play with what we want next.
That's exactly right. And that's, talking to the guys last night here at the jail, these are the guys that are serving all the inmates. So they're in touch with everybody here, basically, officers and inmates. And, they're sitting there listening intently. Their eyes are just glowing with excitement about hearing what's getting ready to take place.
Yes.
But you can see the wheels turning on, what's the possibilities? What's the possibilities with this? It's amazing.
Right.
And, I keep telling these guys, this is a place we've never been before, so let's just open our hearts and our minds and just let it flow.
That's right. Right. No space here for looking back or
right.
retribution or any of that kind of stuff. It's only forward, only expansion, and it's for all. Everybody.
And it's the time to do what you love.
Yes.
And be who you are.
Yes. Yes. And figure out things you never knew you loved and how you're going to do them yourself and with other people. And it's just, like shabam and orgasmic zing, bam, boom, ba.
That's right. That's right.
Cool stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. And you notice your voice and your little issue there going on is better than it was when we started the call.
Actually, as soon as you said what you said, it started loosening up and it just kind of rolled back.
Yeah. Good. Well, let's keep that up. So I love you, big time, big hugs, and when you can get back in touch, and we'll keep
sure
going.
will.
Okay.
And I love everyone out there, and I appreciate everything you're doing and being, and let's just keep it going. I love you.
Yeah. All right. I love you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.